So if you're visiting Kampot, you definitely have to make a stop off and go and see Kep because it's very close by, and there's a few options of getting there. You can either drive yourself on a moped, which is what we did. A little bit hairy because the roads are quite busy, so I would only really recommend doing that if you're quite experienced on the bike. You can also get a bus here. I think it's only about $5 and it only takes half an hour. Or you can get the crab shuttle, which is a boat that goes between here and Kampot, and that's what we really wanted to do, but unfortunately no one else was booked while we were here, and it needs a minimum of 3 people to make it to do the trip. So I'm quite sad that we missed out on that because it had really good reviews, so I would recommend that option if you're able to do it. But we're here in Kep now, so let's go and explore. So there's a big market here in Kep selling all sorts, but a lot of food. The thing that always puts me off though a bit with these markets is they've got like lots of meat and fish just lying out, and there's flies like all over them. So definitely wouldn't be something I would be choosing to eat. But Kep is actually really well known for its crab. So while we're here, we're definitely going to get some crabs. So I think you've got a couple of options from what I've read. You can buy it in the market and then you go to this other place that cook it for you, and then you just find a random place to sit and eat it, which is probably the cheaper option. Or you can go to a restaurant and have it made for you. I feel like the restaurant option might be the easiest, less stressful one. So that is probably the option that we're going to go for. But we're going to have a little wander through the crab market anyway and see what it's all about. So we're in the crab section of the market, and they're literally taking the crabs direct from the sea, and then you can choose your crabs, get them fried up with some pepper and some like spring onions. I think it looks really nice, but I don't really know where to start. Like, do you just go to like a crab person and ask for a certain amount? I think maybe like a kilo. I think I read like a kilo is about $10, but I don't know.
Hello everyone, this is the crab market located in Kep. So you see many people come from different ways, you know, to the crab market in Kep and buy some crab and hire the guy to cook for them, like fried crab with green pepper and something like that. Very famous here. Some people they prefer here, not restaurants, because they prefer local one. That's a good taste, you know, from the chef. But the good technique how to check the crab is easy. I can tell you how to check it. First you have to hold the crab, and then you put your thumb in the middle of the bottom of the crab and you press harder. If the bottom of the crab is more harder, it means like very healthy, more meat. If you press it soft, just water inside there.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
What are you doing there?
I'm checking the crabs. We decided not to do the restaurant option and to do the more authentic experience. So we'll see what it's like. Never had mud crab before. It didn't look particularly tasty as he was cutting it up, but hopefully now it's cooked it will be. Although I did the kind of test with the crabs, when he was cutting them up, it didn't really look, if I'm being honest, that there was an awful lot of meat in there. So I'm not expecting us to be full after this meal. It's more for the experience of it. And it's also going to be really messy because we don't have any like cutlery or anything or napkins, so we're literally just going to have to use our hands. We have got wet wipes, so they'll be coming in handy. Right, I'm going in. Oh my god, it's really hot actually. I feel like I might need to let it cool down a bit first. So I guess I'm gonna have to just use my teeth to get the meat out. No of the cutter things here, just my teeth. I tell you what, that sauce is delicious. The peppers, wow, that's really nice.
It's still moving.
You know what? I'm just kind of eating some of the shell. It doesn't really bother me that much.
The sauce, the meat, rich, peppery, flavoursome. Not a lot, not a huge amount there, but what we've had has been so tasty. That was $10 for the crab and $2 to cook it. But you pay way over that if you went to one of the restaurants, guaranteed.
I like to get every little morsel of meat out
You
of
like
the
to get
shell.
your money's worth.
I need one of those like wee forky things that you get when you normally have crab to get right into the bits. Yeah, amazing. If you like crab, then you have to go to the crab market and do it like what we did. Do it the authentic way. It's a bit stressful to start with because you don't really know what you're doing, but hopefully this video's shown a little bit of what to do. But yeah, just get chatting to the vendors, and I think $10 per kilo seems to be the going rate. And just make sure that you check the crab like the guy told us in the video, to make sure that they're not giving you kind of rubbishy ones, because they'll do that if they think you don't know what you're doing. But yeah, delicious, and the sauce, absolute perfection. The peppers, this is a place for peppers, so yeah. So we walked along from the crab market to the beach, and it took just over 20 minutes to walk. We could have come on the bike, but we just fancied a bit of a walk. And I had plans to go into the sea because I'm so hot today, but in all honesty, once I saw it, I was like, the water looks quite brown and it just doesn't really appeal, so I'm not going to do it. But this is the beach. So actually it's a man-made beach. They imported the sand from Sihanoukville and Kampot, I believe. But it's popular. It's very busy here today because it's almost Khmer New Year. And yeah, it's a nice little vibe. While we're in Kep, we decided to pay a visit to Kep National Park. It's a paved road, it's 8 kilometres, it winds its way through the park. You can walk it, or you can go on your motorbike, or on a tuk-tuk. So yeah, there's some nice little viewpoints along the way, and the main thing is, it's cooler up here, which is a welcome relief from the blaring heat.